Hi, welcome to Ken's Games Collection and a pickups video for November 2021. Okay, so we're already in December and I'm way behind with my November pickups video, but that's okay. Let's get into some of the stuff that I picked up in November, starting off with something that I got from KineMaster here in Australia for $10, and it is the Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirt. It's kind of like that retro Sonic to it, but that's really cool. Really good material. I bought t-shirts from EB Games for like $30, and the material is pretty crappy. This for $10 is pretty good. So really happy to have a new Sonic shirt in my t-shirt collection. I got a couple other Sonic shirts and Nintendo stuff, Zelda, all that sort of stuff. But let's get in some of the pickups for November. Let's start off with the Indie Game of the Year. You see those the Game Awards. I couldn't really watch it, but I was so pleased to see Kena, or was it Kena? Kena. I think it's Kena. Bridge of Spirits win Independent Game of the Year. Ember Labs did an amazing job with this game, and I was so happy that they won that category. To me, it should have been one of the Game of the Year nominees. I don't know if it was or not, I don't think it was, but it should have been in there for Ember Labs, the first time making a game. They did do like a short film on the Majora Mask, which looks fantastic. That's where their background was in doing the some of the cinema stuff. But for them to come out with their very first game, looks like a AAA title. Just the environments, the world, the characters, everything about it. It shouldn't be a first-time developer shouldn't be making games like this, but oh my god, why hasn't Sony or Microsoft scooped them up? I'm hoping we're getting a sequel for this game. Definitely should be a sequel, but it's a great game, and I was so happy when they did announce it was getting a physical release. So yeah, so great to have this one in the collection. It's such an incredible game. One of my favorite games of 2021. I'll probably do my top 5 games of 2021 at some stage as well. Let's get into something that I saw. Now, this is a Nintendo Switch game, Ninja Saviours. Now, I heard about this game on Happy Console Gamer's channel. He did 10 out of 10 retro games, I think it was, and this looks like a Super Nintendo game, or even a Mega Drive Genesis type of game from that era, I think. So just going from what he was talking about and what gameplay footage I saw of it, I like, this looks really cool. It's still new and sealed. What's really funny was that Tim from Rage Like Gaming, he was the one that said, oh, have you seen that video from Happy Console Gamer? I watched it. Pretty much Tim was saying, oh, I wish I could track down a copy. I thought, okay, I'm going to search it out. I found this on Oz Game Shop for about, I think it was about $32, maybe $36. But we both purchased it that same night, and would you believe we both received it in the mail on the same day, which was crazy. But it's new and sealed. It's got a bit of weight to it. There's got to be there's a booklet in there. There's some sort of booklet in there. I'll get around to playing this one day, I hope. Let's go on to something else that I picked up that's kind of like a holy grail item for me. It is a Sega Dreamcast 2 game. It's an original Xbox game. It's Panzer Dragoon. I had this back in the day. It was fantastic. The Panzer Dragoon series on the Sega Saturn was great. It didn't look graphically that great, to be honest. You know, that hardware from the Sega Saturn was complete rubbish. It was, compared to what the PlayStation was doing, and even the N64. But to get this game on the I was going to say the original Xbox, it is, but I call it Dreamcast 2. I think it was done by Smilebit that did Jet Set Radio Future as well. They're on a roll with this game. I paid $75 for it. It is complete. The disc is mint. It's not every day that I'm willing to pay this much money for a game, but because it's so hard to find this game here in Australia, I walked in the store, looked at it, walked out. 5 minutes later, I go back in the store and I bought it. because there's no way in hell I'm going to find a copy in this good condition, and it's just really, really hard. So that was one of those, being in the right place at the right time. Again, I talk about that. Now let's talk about a pickup that I got. Look, I am a big Sega fan. Yeah, I'm a big Sega fan, a big Star Wars fan. The new trilogy, no, I'm not really a big fan. The Force Awakens, I didn't mind. There was stuff in it. I just wish they would have had Luke, Leia, Han, all of them brought together. Even Lando should have been in that first one. Yeah, bringing on Luke right at the end, to me, was an insult. It would have been great to see them all together in the middle of the movie, not all scattered throughout. But I picked up Rise of Skywalker. Rey is not a Skywalker. This if you haven't seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Right at the end, she says she's a Skywalker. That is complete other bullshit. But I've got it because I've got every other Star Wars movie except for Solo. I need to track that one down to get it, to see how good it is or how bad it is. I know it didn't do very well at the box office, but I think yeah, I got a lot of opinions on this trilogy. Some things I like about it, but overall it wasn't for me. They pretty much wanted to discard all of the original characters, even the droids R2 and 3PO. Just want to just get rid of them and push these new characters onto us and Kathleen Kennedy's agenda. So yeah, I do have it. I will sit down and rewatch it again, but this was probably the only Star Wars movie and Solo that I didn't see in the cinema after the last Jedi. That was it. I walked away from it thinking, oh my God. And I thought, yeah, I couldn't bring myself going to the cinema to see it, but it's here now. I've got it. I'll rewatch it because I downloaded it to watch it a while ago. Yeah, I just wish they would have went with George Lucas's outline. He did do an outline for the sequels, and they pretty much threw it out because what would George Lucas know about Star Wars, right? Here we are now, and that just fell on the floor. Here we are now. Lucas is involved in a lot of stuff that's coming out, and it is bringing back hope for us Star Wars fans, especially for me. I was there back in '77, so I know what the hell I'm talking about compared to people that have only come in for the prequels or this new sequel. So I know a thing or two about Star Wars and just the whole mythology and just where Lucas was going with it. But yeah, as a whole, I could do a whole video on that. But let's just keep going on with the pickups. This is for my daughter for Christmas, so I can't let her watch this video. It's the Paw Patrol's Adventure City Calls. That's based on the movie, I think. I'm not too sure. There's 3 games in the series. The second game was so short that we finished it in like 2.5 hours. But this is for Christmas for her. I did pick up another game for her for the Nintendo Switch, and that one is the Yoshi's Crafted World. She plays the demo of that and she loves it. So that hopefully will get here before Christmas. Now let's do another Blu-ray movie. I am showing some more Blu-rays in my pickups videos. I saw this movie a few years ago and I wasn't too sure about it when I'm a fan of Will Ferrell, okay? But when I saw it, I was thinking, I don't know if it's going to be something like I like, but I did take a chance, watched it. Within, I would say, the first minute of the movie, I was like, okay, I'm in. I mean, it's such a great movie, and it's Stranger Than Fiction. It was a fantastic movie, something that's so left of field, I guess you could say. I like that sort of stuff. And there's also a movie I like, Seeking a Friend at the End of the World with Steve Carell. I want to track that down on Blu-ray as well because that was such a great movie. I like this sort of stuff, so I was happy to pick this up. I think it was for about $12, new and sealed. Yeah, I'm on a hunt to rebuild my. We're talking rebuilding my Blu-ray collection. I used to have a DVD collection back in the day. Then when I had a PC, I used to rip everything onto the DVD discs. When Blu-ray came out, I got rid of the rest of my DVDs, and then digital sort of took over and I got rid of my Blu-rays. Here we go, digital. But yeah, I am going to rebuild So hopefully a lot of my Blu-ray movies, I want to get all the Avengers stuff. That's going to be expensive. Let's look at something from PlayStation 4. EB Games doing the end of year sale, Christmas sale. There'll be a New Year sale as well. And it's Batman Lego 3 Beyond Gotham. Yeah, $28. Of course, it's the UK. You can see underneath there. This is a label I can take off. I don't mind the Lego games and the Batman games. I played on the PlayStation 3 the first Batman game. That was such a cool game. So yeah, great to pick that one up. Another game which is Unravel 1 and 2 for the Xbox 360, Xbox One. Got a couple more games to fill one whole row of the shelf up. And that's what I want to do. So happy about that. I did play this on Game Pass, the first one, and it was really cool. So $24 for 2 games. You can't go wrong in that. Now the last pickup for the month of November is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now I absolutely love this game. The other Spider-Man game I never really got into. I don't know why. I need to go back and give that another go, but this is only about 8 hours long, 9 hours long, depending on if you want to do every side mission, every side quest. I kind of was like, before I go on to the main story, there'd be some stuff I would need to do, like go around the city to find different sound waves from around the city, and there's this a bit of a background on Miles's uncle. There's other stuff where you got to take out some of the gang, so I would go through and do all of those missions before I would go on to either a side quest or a main quest. But it really surprised me just how great it is and how well acted it is. And the ending of this, there's got to be another Spider-Man game coming. Such a cool game. What's also really interesting about the PlayStation 5, I got 6 games on the PlayStation 5, and I have beat every single game so far on the PlayStation 5. This one I beat it digitally. I did Immortals Phoenix Rising, then Spider-Man, and I pretty much going like I need my next fix for my PlayStation 5 game. I think I'm getting a Star Wars game from Oz Game Shop for $42. I think it's Fallen Order. So I've already played it on the Xbox One, so I'm gonna have to play it on the PlayStation 5. I never finished it yet, but yeah, Spider-Man, this is such great, so great to see this win some awards at the Game Awards, which, yeah, that was interesting. So that's pretty much it. That's my pickups for November 2021. Recommend a PS5 game for me apart from Dark Souls. I'm not into that sort of stuff. I was thinking maybe Sackboy, but that game is still so expensive here in Australia. I don't know why, but yeah, if you can recommend a game for me to try while I'm waiting for Ragnarok and Forbidden West and whatever else is coming out next year, I need to keep going with this. 6 games I've already beaten on the PlayStation 5. Yeah, that's really cool. Hey, that's it. Until next time, bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya. Bye.